Welcome to another MPA Production stream. I am your host, the guild leader from the MPA community. We are a Discord community. We are an Amino community for those that have heard of that platform, and YouTube, SoundCloud, all the things like that. We amateur music producers all the way to professional levels. So, um, the community place to share your music with others, get feedback. I'm looking at this Twitch music production arena title, MPA Production stream, sending data. Why isn't it connected? Shouldn't worry. We're multicasting out to Twitch, YouTube, DLive, and a VR platform called Alt Face VR. Jump in here real quick. We're just streaming Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we're working mainly on community collabs, so collaborations with members from the MPA community. Alt Face VR. Streaming Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, that's working. Working mainly on community collaboration with members from the community. All right. Okay, so if you're already a member of the community, great, and you want to get involved with the collab, just you can message me samples. It can be any samples. Just put your producer name on them. Put your okay. So sorry. You're Let me go ahead and get out of all space. Collab. Yeah, so if people want to come by the virtual world and hang out here, let me know. I'll make sure you figure out how to get to the world that I do. Go ahead and get. I heard myself coming back through the live stream in there. It's like a 8-second delay or so. Okay, so it'd be nice to have two computers and run that on a separate computer and all that, which I just don't have that set up right now. All right. So, anyways, if you're already a member and you want to get involved with collab, just send me samples and tell me, hey, you want to join a collab that's already going that you saw on the stream, or you want to start a new collab, whatever. I already have a few collabs started before I even started doing the production stream. Different members and I have shared the idea about collaborating, and I'm just gonna pick up where we left off on a lot of those, and then I'm gonna add more collaborators to those projects. Okay. We're about to get started. One other thing, I just kind of want to apologize for the mic been distorting, definitely distorting on the last 5 streams or so because of this filter setup. I adjusted it a little bit, so I don't know if it's still going to do it. I copied a YouTube video that explained exactly the best filter setup to get that like super balanced vocal, so I can talk quiet and then talk loud, and it's not going to, be all over the place. Which it's been doing that pretty good, but it distorts a lot, especially when I talk loud like that. When I listen back to the replay, it's like the little distortion that I hate. I just cannot stand that stuff. So I kind of adjusted this. It might not be doing it right now. It might be doing it. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to make adjustments each time until I get it right. I'm gonna sit down this weekend and record a video of myself just tweaking these values until I get it right. But sorry about that. I'll try not to talk too loud. It's probably distorting every time it jumps way up here in the red. Like right now, this is new. This is because I lowered that setting. So if I talk louder, la la la, it gets up in the red. All right. I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'll test it afterwards, and if it doesn't fix it, I'll get to the bottom of that problem for sure. Okay, so what do we have going on? Just a quick reminder for everybody: please join the Discord if you haven't already. Um, go ahead and send out this notification here. Where a lot of this stuff is happening. I mean, this is the main place to figure out, okay, what is MPA? Where are the other members at in MPA? If you're a member of MPA, it's because you're a member of this Discord or the Amino. And from there, I've tried to collect as many like YouTube and SoundCloud and Spotify links as I can. But so there's places to find all the members, but definitely join the Discord if you want to talk and meet the other members. Hi, Reba. I am just trying to get started here. I'm happy that we made it 5 days this week. Exactly what I planned, and it was actually pretty easy. It wasn't too stressful or anything. That's what I was worried about. It was actually really keeping them laid back, just an hour to 2 hours a day. So, this is the fifth day in a row. I mean, it's doable. And with I got plenty of collabs started, so I got plenty of content to do on stream. So very cool. All right, so if y'all haven't already joined the Discord, you'll find the links in the top of our Twitch channel. Close out of that. We'll get started here. All right, so we've been working all week on the collab between Foxy Galaxy, Super Z Russell, and BTSEM. I believe is the producer's name. And we're kind of making progress. I got an idea that we're going to work on today. Let me pull that up. BTSEM. I wonder what that stands for. All right, so these three producers from the community, basically all at separate times, have sent me a sample pack, which is basically just them uploading some samples to a Google Drive, sending me that link. I download the samples they sent me. I asked you all to put your producer name, the key, and the BPM all in the name of the sample, just so I can, for one, give y'all credit for whoever's collaborating and keep track of who did what, but also so I can easier to work with the samples and figure out where I'm working with them. This collab is F minor, 150 beats per minute. And anyone feel free, if y'all are watching the stream and you want to add or jump in on the collab, again, just message me, send me some samples, tell me like, hey, I want to see if this will work on that collab or whatever. Or you can say, hey, I want to start a new collab with you if that's cool, and then we'll start something fresh. Okay. This is where this ended off yesterday for the most part. I like this lead. So we had a vocal thing going on yesterday. But the vocal thing was something that we started like early on. It was just a random vocal sample I grabbed. There was no reason to keep it, and I got rid of it because it was clashing with this lead that BTSEM sent me, and I really like the lead thing. So we're gonna go with the lead instead of the vocals. Reba says, "Isn't it called a remix then?" Well, I'm not remixing any song. Is the problem with calling it a remix, Reba? Like, it would hard. There's no song. You know what I mean? Like, if there was an original song, then I remixed it, then I could say, hey, this is a remix of that song. But right now, I'm not remixing any song. This is all original. It's a collab. So I'm collaborating between these artists. This is all still in the making. So BTSEM, Fox the Galaxy, Super Z Russell, and I so far can do anything we want this track. There's no track written or no track to remix in the first place. We have to write that track. So at the end of this first track, it's basically going to be a collaboration with all of us, and and that happens all the time in like pop music. You might not see all the credits, but if you look at the credits of a pop song, there's a whole bunch of different people on a pop song, like 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Sometimes there are even more people working on a song. They're all collaborating, and that's how people write songs in the pop world, or collaboration. So that's what it would be. Once the song is done, and then we do another version of it, that other version would be a remix, probably. It's like if you and I were to work on a song, Reba, it would not be remixing, it would be writing the song for the first time. So you sent me samples, and I sent samples into the pack, and we were working on it. That wouldn't be a remix, it would be a collaboration. But you can actually call it remix. You can grab a sample pack and remix the sample pack, If you were to get a construction kit, which is like a whole bunch of samples and loops that already work together as a song, and they tear it apart as stems or whatever, and they call it a construction kit or whatever, and then you were to make a song out of that, you could almost call that a remix of that already made construction kit. All right, let's listen to this. I really like this lead here. Don't hear anything. My headphones are not plugged in. Give me this changes up here a little. this is the lead. This drum came from... The drum and the lead came from BTS, yeah, so that's what's cool. But all this other stuff... came from Foxy Galaxy and Super Zero Soul. Hey, Fox. I definitely like what it sounds like, but what I want to do is, so what I have planned today, I'm going to try to do it as quick as possible, because I might have to cut this off at an hour, but what I have planned is I want to take this lead, just this first part, really just this part here, and move it over here for a second. I want to take this part here and figure out the MIDI data, the MIDI notes for it, and then go put that, take that Fox Galaxy, that preset Vital synth that I used in that growl. I want to pull that back up on Vital and use these MIDI notes to make a melody. So then the growls and melody of the drop matches this lead. I love that delay, so we'll have to record it without that delay. They definitely do, Reba. And Fox, it definitely needs a fill there. In fact, it's all empty and weird. Yeah, I know it. We're gonna put something there. I'm just leaving it as a placeholder. You'll notice that's how I work a lot. I'll just leave something empty and blank, knowing that I'm gonna go back and put something there later. Reba, yeah, the performance is the animations definitely affect the performance, and I actually don't have my animations turned all the way up, but I actually don't have them turned all the way down either. But if you go to the settings, you'll notice that it tells you that it affects the performance right here. Because watch, you go here. I'm not gonna be able to find it real quick. I think it's just like somewhere like, where's the graphics? Anyways, it basically, when you can it gives you like don't distract me. So animations, keep it sober, make it pretty, entertain me, don't distract me. Well, it doesn't say anymore. I think it used to tell you that it would be like less or work harder on the performance, but flashier, but maybe not. But anyways, you see here, you got options. So yeah, if you're worried about that or it is affecting the performance, just go here and put don't distract me, and it definitely helps. And it depends on your computer, if you have a separate like special graphics card and something. And I mean, I'm not a computer whiz, but I would think if you had a special extra separate graphics card, maybe doing all that processing, maybe it wouldn't affect it. Maybe it uses a separate core. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm missing this though. I have it on don't distract me. I wonder what entertain me looks like. I'm gonna put that back for a second. Entertain me. See how it disappears? Is that part of the entertain me? It fades away. I'm gonna go back real quick. Don't distract me. Yeah, it just disappears. I don't know. If I had a nicer computer, I mean, my computer's decent, but if I felt like I had like the best computer, like, you know, $5,000 computer or something, I would turn all that stuff. Don't distract. I have it on don't distract. It's funny. All right. So the animations we're seeing here, I guess you can't turn any more off. This is basically the bare. Okay, so the best way to figure out this MIDI note is where'd it go? Where did it go? Cool, Fox. Try to give me some samples that you think this is missing. I need a riser. I need a drum fill. Give me that fill that you're talking about. So that fill right there at the end of this drop. Send me something that'll work here. Okay, Fox. I'll be here. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to put there for sure, but if you want to send me something else, we'll put it there. All right, I'm gonna take this lead and turn off the delay. We need to put some sidechain triggers with this full drum beat. But for now, I'm just going to louder. Okay, I'm gonna sample that lead into Edison. I'm trying to think. I don't need to do that. Actually, the sample is already here. This is sample BMW. I don't understand any of these names. I'm sure they make sense, but bass melody wiggle FM 75 minutes. So I'll just go back to the bass melody. 0. So it's this one. Then I'll open new tone. If I do a bigger project, my CPU usually doesn't go below 70, 40. That's decent, and this CPU thing here is a little bit different than your main computer because even if you have multi-core like 4 quad or even 6 quad or whatever in your processing, music production is linear. It doesn't take advantage of all those quads. I mean, it will for some things at some times, but most of it has to go through one quad, unfortunately, because it's linear. Audio has to pass through every little channel and effect in order. It's not all happening at the same time, and that's just how music is. So because of that, it's very important that you get your individual quads are really high performance. Not It's not good to have more quads with less performance. It's important to have. It's almost better to have less quads with higher performance, gigahertz or whatever, on each quad for music production. Some research I figured out, and you'll notice a much better performance because the way it is. Okay, so take this sample. I'm gonna drop it into new tone. I don't know if I have new tone in this template. I have a bunch of other things. I have new time. I don't have new tone. But new tone. Detach that. This is this is basically FL's Melodyne. So familiar with that. Post pitch correction plugin. So we'll do that. Got you figured out, Doge. I figured out your melody here. Sniped it. Center. Super auto tune. All right, and this plugin will do it for me. So I'll just go over here and click on a channel. Gonna make a new one. Base. So we need to open up Vital. Gotta find that plugin again. So we gotta open it. I gotta find that patch again. So Vital should be pretty easy. I think you only sent me a couple patches. So there's Vital. We're gonna send this. I think hopefully if I select this here, I believe if I select that channel, go over here to new tone and push this send to piano roll, copy to MIDI clipboard. It did it. So now that's right. I want to keep new tone here in my template, so but I just need to clear this out. So hit new. This is my audio editing recording channel I have over here. New time, new tone, and then Edison. Okay, so what did I do? So this is over here on Vital now. Now I need to load up that preset. But here's the notes for that lead. So this should be the same lead. Now we'll just kind of like figure out some growls in that same, vein of the lead, and then the song should match together more. So when it goes from the lead and the build up and the bridge and the breakdown into the drops, it seems like it's the same song and it all belongs together. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's go find that preset. So let's take Vital. Huge. I need a better monitor. rocking some really old school Dell monitors, 2 of them. So take open external presets. Let's go find the pack. So we'll go to Lab 1, Fox Galaxy packs, Fox Galaxy presets. In here, preset. Just one of these. Wet razor. Oops, I don't remember. Let's just try one. Wet razor. No, I don't think it's not that wet. Open external. And serving back. That doesn't sound like it to me. Is that it? Maybe because I probably edited it. We need to add the separate sub back in, and I think I must have did something to this. Effects. I don't remember all these being on there. Did I use a different? This is definitely the one. Open external. No, this is definitely the one. I'm pretty sure this is the one I used. So let's just try it again. Probably did some stuff here on the last one. We need to add that separate sub. Let's just for now, let's do this. Too loud. Too high. It also needs to go to that same channel, which I believe is channel 15. See, that sounds so different. We did some processing here. This all needs to be, at some point this is all too high octave. These are probably just too low. Let me take these and move it up. Grab all this, move it down. It's all too low. I'm not gonna leave it all like that. Look, I'm just gonna sample this so we can pull little parts out of it, and we'll know that the growls are in the right notes. It doesn't sound right, so we're definitely gonna have to add some separate sub and some make it sound more intense. That's just for the fun of it. Take it and put it on top of the drum beat. Here. And it's missing the separate sub, but still this will help us figure something out. So I'll put that there, and I'm going to mute the other. Let's try. We're gonna fix this all, but listen. like, this is gonna work. We just gotta make those, like, when it goes up to the higher notes and stuff, we gotta make that stuff like wobble and pitch bend and do some stuff. Sound design stuff. Let me add a separate sub here. So we're gonna turn this on. Down here to basic shapes. I'm going to make sure it's not routed out to any of the filters. Go to direct out. And sine wave for now. And oh, it's already here. It's already connected. Okay. It's already got the sub in there. It was just muted. I didn't know that last time. Last time we created a separate one. I hope mine's not distorting again. I need to find a knob to manipulate for the high notes. See if any of these macros. This pitch bend's already going. That sounds so clean right there. Not right there, but the higher notes. Definitely want to keep that part. Boom, 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 boom. But we can do some automation here with this. So we'll just go tools, last key, create automation clip. Right, and just for now, try to figure out something real quick, like Okay. It's gonna work because, but I mean, we're definitely gonna not leave it all full loop. We're gonna chop stuff out of it and replace and fill those gaps with like this stuff. So let's mute this one. Turn all these other ones back on except for this crowd. I mean, to get an idea, we could just, I mean, if I was to, let me just, do it on this first part here real quick. So there. Oh, the cord is now weak again. I turned it down. So. I don't know if it all belongs together. This cord thing, I like the cord thing, but I don't know if I love it. We're probably gonna keep it just not here. That sounded good, but I'd still rather put some other little bass sound in here. Or I'm not powerful enough. We have this cord. This is something that I pulled out of the Doge pack also, the BTSEM pack, and haven't put in there, but yeah, I figured it'd work, and that kind of did sound, at least these first two chords, maybe this one chord, no, we altered it. I mean, it definitely needs to go, like, don't worry about that right now. Let me finish what we started today. Okay. So we grabbed this bass, and I chopped it up already, but actually I'm gonna take it back to here, this part, and mute this. think this kind of just works as the main idea of the song because of the lead. Wait a minute. Okay, so that's the basic idea of the song. We got the lead, we got the bass, part of the bass samples, but now we're gonna still chop like 2 to 3 different bass sounds together, but we all kind of want them to play the notes of the melody, so it still kind of goes together as one melody, and not just a bunch of random melodies like spliced together. And then, of course, mix all that. We kind of got arrangement hashed out here, but we need to actually build it. Still need to work on the build-ups before the drops. I don't want the riser to be too over the top, but we do need to create something that builds tension, that builds right up into the drop. Probably gonna have something to do with the lead. So what we do is we take the same MIDI notes and we go open up another vital maybe or something else, open up another bass sound, drop those same notes in there, and then we take that second bass, we fill in the gaps. Boom, boom. I can still play those same notes though, so you're still getting that same melody. Better be chopped in between different like notes. This bass sounds cool and all, but it's not the same notes as the lead. Which I feel like those notes are really what's going to tie this all together. I think all this chord stuff was fun to start with, but I don't think a lot of it's going to work. We're going to use it though for something later. I like to, whatever I pull into the project before I just delete it out, most of the time I like to take it and try to use it and fit it somewhere else in the project. And if it doesn't, we can just delete it. I like this little slow jam that... Yeah, it works really nice with that lead. I didn't know I was gonna do that. It's because of loop point one. It's working though, and because of the notes, this is actually you're actually able to stack the lead on top of some of those parts. I don't think I'd do it there. I would probably do it there. I'm hitting all the wrong notes. Let me delete some of that. Before I mess it all up. Hey, Pure Lemon. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, this is a collab between Fox the Galaxy, Super Z Wrestle, BTSEM, which is Doge from the Amino community, and me. And I might throw some other samples in here. But it's definitely dubsteppy, but I love this bluesy lead thing that Doge sent over. So I took that lead, I took the notes, and I put it inside that growly synth and made a dubstep part. And I like this second part he did over here. So Pure Lemon, if you ever want to get on a collab, just send me some samples and I'll give you all the credit, and just make sure your name is in the sample, and you can join any of the other collabs I got going on stream, or we can start a new collab. Love that track. So I mean that little loop. So the collab, by the way, I got different ones. I got ones with Ski Line and Zandid. I got a collab with DLC Ninja and CJ Kamikaze, and I got a collab with Chica, one with Bass Genix and Cyclops, and then I got one here with Fox and Super Z and Doge. So tons of collabs to join, and then I've even got one I think I'm gonna start one with Ache Leg. Oh, and Infinite Phoenix texted me back today on Instagram saying that he'd like to start it in on a collab too. So any of members from the community wanting to collab in the same fashion, or are gonna figure it out anyway. So I just like get the samples. I'll do something here on stream, try to get it to a good point, and then I'm gonna send everything back to each member of them. Anyone can take the samples from the collaboration and finish the track in any way they want, or we can just have one official version. But once we get those versions, we can upload them to the SoundCloud page. So the plan. All right, so about 15 minutes. I will have to cut today's stream short, but I do want to thank everyone that stopped by this week. It's 5 days in a row. We did pretty good. I have a lot of fun doing these streams, so definitely come back next week, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be mixing it up next week. Definitely getting some of those other collabs started on stream. This lead works on top of this, but it needs to be cut just right. Be cut up different. And that's still the old bass stuff. So I'm gonna make all this fit. We got 2 drops to fill. So we got the first drop and the second drop, and then we got in each drop we have the first half and the second half of each drop. So we're gonna fill each one with a little bit of variety, and that's how you keep the track from sounding so predictable and repetitive, and keeps you more. So we got essentially an intro we got to come up with, and then we got drop 1, part 1, part 2. Then we've got the breakdown, bridge, and to build up. We can fit more in here if we have to. And then drop 2, part 1, part 2, and then an extension maybe to that drop, kind of like the more epic outro kind of thing, and then just the outro is kind of what I have in mind. And we fill all that stuff with variations of this. And once we get that bass just right, in fact, it's almost probably good enough for me to resample this out. So I want to take this by itself and resample it. Go ahead and get that resampled out, and then we can just chop it in there. We don't have to have Vital eating up all that CPU. But to do that, I'm going to make sure the sidechain's turned off, and I'm actually just going to send it out to the master, because that bass is being split between these tracks, and I don't want it to get split as I render. Before I render, it's going to get a split again after we put it back in. So what we'll do is we'll take Vital. First thing I need to do is save. And then we'll take the Vital synth, run it back to the master, straight out. Okay, but it's not doing the automation, so we need to here. Okay, so we're just gonna render that. So control. One second, trying to stay organized. So that other growl is called what? This one. Double click that. Actually, that. Control C. I'm gonna copy that name. When I render this, I can paste it. Go. Control R. I'm gonna put this in the resample pack we've been building here. I'm gonna hit paste. Resample. No, this is a completely new one. This is not a resample of that other one. So I'm actually just gonna hit resample one and call it something different. Vital preset. FM take two. Okay. I'll leave it like that. All right, so I saved before I did that. So if I just open up my project again, it'll be right there. And I don't save this time, it'll be just like it was before I did all that. I don't have to worry about me messing up the mixer or anything. Done loading it. I guess it was. All right, so now we take that resample and we'll just put it right back where this other thing was. But I'm actually going to now take all that stuff, delete it, resample. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's find that thing again. I'm a bit more organized here. It was the Toxic Galaxy. Take back here and send it right back to the same track. I like some of those growls a lot, but I mean it's nothing special, but some of them nice texture. You know, I could EQ these somehow, both of them, and make them fit together better. And but again, I'll probably just end up making a new bass now. So maybe that's what we'll do. What am I doing? There, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, there, there. You feel the bass in some of them gaps there. I kind of have. That kind of work. Excuse me. Water here. Okay. This is working. I'm going to cut this a little short today. I have mentioned before, but if I ever feel like working on it off stream, I probably will, just to get moving along. And then when I come back the next time, I'll give a rundown of everything I did. But I really want to make sure when I'm on stream, I have an idea. So I don't want to get on ever on stream and just work for an hour or 2 hours and then like scrap everything that I did. So really want to make sure each stream I have an idea. And if I need to work on it off stream to come up with that idea, I probably will. But I like this because this has this track right now, even though it's very rough and it's just like a whip and it's not even put together to show anyone. It still has character and it has an idea. I think it works. Got a lot of. You can play pretty much any part of this, and it all has like a different thing going on already, and we haven't even started giving the variety. So we need to finish it out. All right. See if I have time to continue a little bit longer, but I think I got to run. On the weekends, I still do stuff. It's not going to be the MPA production streams, but you might see some other streams I do. I do performances and stuff online. And if I do any performances online, I might just send them over, host them on the Twitch channel also, /host or whatever. And so keep a lookout for that. And I also post a lot of stuff on my Instagram. So tomorrow on the weekend, Saturday mainly, I'll probably do another Twitch stream, but it's going to be on a different channel. And it's going to be on this streaming app called Endless that I use. It's a really cool app. Those aren't familiar, definitely check it out. It's not on all platforms yet, unfortunately, but their Twitter page. Endless. FM. Where is the page? Here it is. So it's a jamming app where you jam with people in real time online, but it's loop jamming. So you don't have to be synced up. You're listening to the latest version of the track, and then anyone can add a loop. It's just really great. You just gotta check it out. Watch some videos. Tim Exile's Endless app. So I kickstarted them a while back last year, and I'm just kind of watching their progress and trying out their their desktop version and stuff. But it's mainly a mobile version, mobile app right now. Definitely recommend checking it out. Not sponsored at all, by the way. I'm just a big fan of this site, and I want to see this app. Anyways, Tim Exoff, if you're familiar, he's created other plugins. He's an awesome guy. Creates really nice plugins, and he's created this app, Endless, and I do some jamming on there. If anyone's interested in jamming with me, let me know. There is a free version. You don't have to buy it or pay for anything. You can jam on the free app too. So very cool. Saturdays I'll be doing that, and I'll probably recut. I cut a lot of that up, and I post a lot of those clips and stuff on my Instagram. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I do gotta go. I'm gonna play this one more time. Thanks again, everyone that stopped by the chats all week long. Really awesome. Definitely be back next week. Is the next stream on Monday? Yes, Fox. So I'll be next music production stream for MPA Production will be on Monday, and we'll work on something fun. And but tomorrow, if I stream, it'll be that other stuff, probably a little performance thing. It won't be on this channel though. So if you're not following my other channel, I don't even know what channel it'll be on. So if I do it, I'll probably just post the replay somewhere, but not a big deal. I might not even do it. But like I said, this is a Monday through Friday thing. On the weekend, I'll probably focus more on like solo projects. All right, play this one more time, at least a part of it, and I'm gonna get on out of here. Thanks again, everybody. See everyone back in the chat, and we got a couple of new members join the Discord this week straight from Twitch, so that was cool. I want to say welcome to those new members that came into MPA. They found it through watching our Twitch feed. So welcome. We're now up to 220 members. And Discord is great. I think a lot of these, a lot of the later members have been coming through the Twitch thing, so that's cool. All right, and if you are not already a member, please do join our Discord. And if you need to talk to me over there, my name is the Guild Leader. You can message me anytime. Add me as a friend if you want, and send me any questions, and definitely give me some feedback or suggestions for the streams. And that's where you'll send me a Google Drive link to the samples if you want to collaborate on the Discord. So very cool. Close that. All right, I'll play this one more time, and I will see you all later. Bye. I was gonna leave, but then I want to copy this over here. So let me copy this. That later. 1, 2. Move that here. I will throw this later.